This is a quick tour through the Agile-Team trial database. For best quality, please select the 720p option, and maximize the YouTube player. We see first the Agile-Team Selector panel, where you can select a project folder, and the Explorer panel, which shows the work items that are stored under the selected folder. And finally the work item pane, which shows the content of the current selected work item. Let us have a look at the example projects in the demo. First, organizational issues with administration, education, time reporting for sickness, and holidays, where we can see a Gantt for the plans. A Scrum project with a backlog, and a roadmap with releases and sprints. A group of projects with separate development and maintenance, and with a number of folders for documentation, status reports, recorded decisions and sales management. Finally, there is an example about how to manage IT services, which is a mixture of incidents, recurring tasks and a number of projects. The Explorer can view the data in many ways. There are a number of predefined views. Let us first see all open items. What was done the last 8 days? A Gantt chart. A My Tasks view. Select the root node to see all My Tasks across all projects. Group by the originator column. Drop the project column. Sort by start date. See the creation date. Save this as My View. Let us take a look at the backlog for Release 1. First, a quick look, where the items are grouped by the part tree, then grouped by theme. Then we select a traditional flat backlog view. We can change the ordering of the items. As example, there is a critical bug, which we will move to the top of the list. And we can enter a new item to the list. We can open the work item pane to read and update the items. Word can be used for the descriptions. Editing can be done in full screen mode. Let us have a look at an example of sprint planning. Sprint 1 is in progress with 100 remaining hours. Let us plan Sprint 2 by moving some items from the release backlog to the Sprint 2 folder. After the data are updated, we push the Plan button to recalculate the schedule. Let us select the Roadmap folder and the Gantt view. We see that Sprint 2 is red because it contains too much work to be finished in due time. We move an item away, and reschedule. Now we can see that the sprints and releases can be finished within the limits, and we accept this plan. Let us open the resource allocation pane, where it can be specified how the resources are allocated to the projects. First take a look at the allocations for Anders. We can see that his first priority is to take a holiday. Then it is specified that he has 10 hours per week overhead for meetings etc. and as a third priority he spends all his remaining time on our Scrum project. We inspect the resource allocations for Michael. We can see that Michael has the agreement to work 20 hours on Project 1, before he spends his remaining time on our Scrum project. We now inspect Peter's allocations. We will update this, so he works on Project 1 until 1 September, before working on the Scrum project. Now we can push the plan button to reschedule all projects with the new resource allocations. We inspect the plan for our roadmap. And we can see that Sprint 1 will be delayed because we moved Anders from our project. A task board can be opened from a toolbar button. It will show the items from the Explorer, in columns based on their workflow state, and in rows based on their resource assignments. We can make an item active and assign it to a person by dragging it to the cell for this person. And we can mark an item done by dragging it to the Done column. The task board has a number of different options on how to sort and color the work items. Agile-Team has convenient facilities for reporting use time. Time can be reported directly in the dialog for a work item. There is a daily time report view, which shows all work items that are assigned to you and marked active. Finally, there is a monthly view, which shows accumulated time during the month. Let's take a look at the time chart for Sprint 1. The time chart shows how time is used and the burn down of the remaining time. We can see the time chart on any project node, as example for Release 1. Let's see an example of Agile-Team's many charting possibilities. Let us group at the originator column, and enable the work item count column. When we push the chart button, we can display the distribution as a pie chart. Let us now create a new project under the root node. Let us create a backlog for this project. We will let the backlog be inactive. Under Layouts, we will choose the backlog layout for the items. Now we will create a couple of sprints, each with different goals.